Hello everyone. Today I am going to start chapter 1 of Science of Standard 8. The name of the chapter is Crop Production and Management. As we know that human beings perform various types of functions and their various types of activities, and to perform these activities and to perform these functions we need energy, and this energy is provided by the food we eat, the food we obtain from the plants and animals. So in this chapter we are talking about the food which we obtain from the plants, that is the crop. So the meaning of the crop is that only when we grow the same kind of the plants on a large scale, that is known as crop. As we know that there are, when we grow the same kind of a crop on a large scale, that is known as a crop. So when we grow a crop, to supply these, to produce that, their distribution is required, their management is required. So in this chapter we will study about their production and their management. So in India, if we see, there are the different climatic conditions, different type of weather. So depending about the different climatic conditions, depending about the different seasons, crops are of two types, Kharif crop and Rabi crop. First we will talk about the Kharif. When we see in winters, in rainy season, means seeds are grown, their crops are sown in the rainy season. Such type of crops are known as Kharif crop. For example, rice, paddy, maize, soybean, such type of examples are of the Kharif crop. Now we will talk about the Rabi crop. When the plants are sown in the winter season, that is from October to January, such crops are sown in this season and these are known as Rabi crop. An example of Rabi are wheat, gram, mustard. Now the next topic of this chapter is steps of crop production. When we used to grow the crops, it requires the different types of steps, and it is in a series. So there are 7 steps. First is preparation of the soil, second sowing, next adding manure and fertilizers. Now next is irrigation. Now fifth one is protection from weeds, sixth harvesting, and seventh is storage. So first we will discuss about the first step, that is the preparation of the soil. So this is the first step. Before we used to grow the plant, we need to require to prepare the soil. So in the same manner, when we used to grow the crops, it requires the preparation of the soil. Without preparation of the soil, we cannot grow the crops easily. So this is the first step. With preparation of the soil, loosen the soil, means the soil become loose so that roots of the plants can penetrate easily and they can breathe easily. If we do the preparation of the soil, if we lose the soil, then the microbes, earthworms which are living in the soil, they can survive easily and they add the humus to the soil, and this humus is very essential in the crop production. Now the second is the different types of tools which are used in the preparation of the soil. Because if we are doing any activities, any perform, we need the tools. In the same way, preparation of the soil, it also requires the tools. In this, we will discuss about the 3 tools. First is plow, second is hoe, and next is cultivator. So you can see this, the first tool, it is the plow. It is made up of wood. It is made up of a wood. This portion, it is a long log wood made, it is known as plow shaft. It is the main part of the plow. Now this part is like a blade. It is a sharp pointed, and this part is made up of iron. So it becomes the pointed part and it is known as plowshare. This tool is driven by the bull, means bull, horse, camel, whichever animal you want, this tool is driven by the animals. Now the second is hoe. It is also like a plow, but it is made up of iron. It is also pointed, it is having the iron blade like structure. This hoe is also driven by the animals. Now the next is cultivator. Nowadays this is a modern era, so our tools are also changed into the modern era. Now this is the cultivator. This is also made up of iron, and this is driven by the tractor, not by the animal. So it saves the time, it saves the labor. Now the next step is sowing, and this next point we will start in our next session. Thank you. Now the next step in the crop production is sowing. Sowing means we have to sow the seed, and before sowing the seed, it is very important step to select the good quality, to select the healthy seeds. If the seeds are not of good quality, the seeds are not healthy, then there is no use of the crop production. If our seeds are unhealthy, then we will not obtain the crops in the large amount. So before sowing the seeds, selection of the seeds. By this selection of the seeds we can do at our home by one small activity. We can take a handful of any seeds, means wheat, you can take the gram, and dip and pour these seeds into the cup full water in that, and after few minutes you can see the seeds which are of bad quality, which are unhealthy, they will float on the water, and the seeds which are of good quality, they are heavy, so they set down to the bottom of the beaker. By this way we can select the good quality of the seeds. So to sow the seed we need two type of tools, either traditional tool or seed drill. This traditional tool is like a funnel shape, and this funnel shaped tool is driven by the bull, and here we will put the seeds, and when this will move, then one by one the seed will pierce into the soil. Now the next is seed drill tool. This seed drill is driven by the tractor. It saves the time, it saves the labor. Now when the seeds are here, they get pierced into the soil, and in this way our seeds are uniformly distributed into the soil. They are very deep into the soil, so these seeds cannot be eaten by the birds or they cannot be damaged.